Hello everyone, this is ZESTA Herbal Soap. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing us how to soak our caustic and our water using hydrometer method. For those of us that don't have measuring scale, you don't know how to calculate, you need your caustic, you need your whisk, you need water, you need a mixing container, and you need your cup or your bowl, 1 liter. Okay, so this is what I'll do now. Okay, so you get your bowl, your clean bowl. As you can see, my bowl is clean and free of debris. Okay, in case you don't have energy to filter your caustic when you're making the soap, make sure there's no debris. Then this is my hydrometer. Okay, and then I would also get my and then measure my caustic. You don't pour your water into caustic. No, remember, note this please. You don't carry your water and pour into your caustic. No. Instead, you pour caustic into water. Okay. So now you measure any amount of, I won't say any amount, but a reasonable amount of caustic. That's because you don't have a scale, is it not so? Then you now get your water, like 4 liters of water, the way I'm doing here. You can just fetch your caustic. An easy way of doing that is to fetch your caustic. This cup that I'm using to fetch my water, I'll use it to fetch my caustic. Okay, then I'll now fetch my water. 3. Okay, so I'll now pour my caustic into the water and then mix until it dissolves completely. Okay, this method is good for those that don't have scale, don't know how to calculate. So you have your caustic, you don't know the amount of water to add to your caustic. Pour your caustic into a bowl and pour your caustic into a container, measure it out. Then that same container, use it to fetch like 3 jugs of water with that same container. Okay, but in this case here, I just fetch caustic, I didn't measure. So that's why I'm using about 4 liters of water, because I know I have extra caustic to adjust it with. Okay, so now this is my soda ash. I'm doing both caustic and soda ash. This is my unknown amount of soda ash also. So I'm going to fetch some water, still the same, just like the caustic, pour into my bowl. Okay, and then pour in my soda ash and dissolve. You should remember, soda ash doesn't dissolve fast like caustic. And one thing you should notice, I'm doing this outside because of the fumes given off by the caustic. Okay, so I fetch the soda ash too, about 3 cups of my water, and I'm going to dissolve it completely inside. Once you pour your soda ash, you start mixing immediately. Remember to mix vigorously, if not it will settle and form a hard mass under. So you mix vigorously until it dissolves. One thing with this soda ash solution, it doesn't keep well. When you keep it, it forms crystals under. But you can dissolve your caustic soda and keep it for weeks, it will still stay fluid. Okay, so now this is my hydrometer. It has a green part, a white part, and a red part. Let's just take it that it's like traffic light. Green means go, white means steady, red means stop. So in the same way, when you're gauging, within the green part and white part is okay. But once it gets to the red part, you should be scared. Okay, so these are all the readings on it. Okay, it has various readings on it. The one we are interested in is 1275 for our caustic and 1200 for our soda ash. You can also use 1250 for your soda ash. Some even use 1275 for their soda ash. But it's safer to use 1275 for your caustic and 1250 for your soda ash, or 1200 for your soda ash. So you just drop your hydrometer into your water like this and allow it float. Make sure you're using a vessel that will allow your hydrometer float. So after putting my hydrometer, I found out that it did not gauge well. It was still too dilute. So I added a small amount of caustic and mixed in. Allow it to dissolve and clear up before testing again with my hydrometer. Okay, so I'll be testing again. I need that green part to float out. Okay, I need the green part to be floating outside. The more dilute it is, the more it will sink inside. If it's very dilute, you see it at the red part. So, but this time around, my green part was floating outside, and you can see the reading. Let me show you again. You can see the reading. It was floating, the green part was outside. You can see. You see the green part outside. So that level at which the water stops, that's where you take your reading from. Okay, that level where it is floating and stopping, it was at 1275. So I'm using my hydrometer and I'm going to test my soda ash now. Remember, my soda ash should be 1250. That means it's the white part. Okay, that's if you're taking 1250 or 1200. It's the white part that should be showing. The green part should be immersed completely. It's the white part that you will be taking your reading from, the level at which it stops. You can see this one, the white part is immersed inside, it is at the red part. So I have to repeat it again. Okay. So just as I did for my caustic, I added more soda ash, mixed, and then I put in my hydrometer again. The second time, you can see the white part is one showing now. Okay, it's the white part that is showing now outside, and the reading is 1200. You can see the white part is showing. You see, so that's how to take your reading for your caustic soda and your soda ash using the hydrometer method. Thank you for watching my video.